Hello, friends. Welcome to Playdates. My name is Jose Garza, museum educator at the Contemporary Art Museum, St. Louis. Each month, families with children of all ages are invited to participate in this online program. Playdates follow a monthly theme with art activities and a performance by a special guest. This month, we'll learn how artists use different texture to make art. We'll take a look at some artworks from Kahlil Robert Irving's current exhibition, At Dusk, and enjoy some more creative activities with our friends from SkyStone Conservatory for the Arts. This month's theme is Totally Texture. Texture. T-E-X-T-U-R-E. What is texture? Texture is the look and feel of a surface. Texture is also a basic element of art. The elements of art are the building blocks used by artists to create a work of art. Artists have many ways to create textures with different materials and tools. Here, an artist uses carving and shaping tools to make clay resemble a human hand. Another artist uses a brush and paint to create fluffy clouds on a canvas. We can experience a difference in texture when we crumble up a sheet of paper. It is transformed from a smooth sheet to a wadded up, wrinkly surface. There are many different words we can use to describe texture, such as smooth, wrinkly, gritty, fuzzy, rough, soft, hard, and many more. Can you think of other words to describe the surface of an object? Let's learn more about texture. Let's play a game. For this game, we're going to pick from two words to describe the texture of an image that I will be showing you. This game will use smooth or rough. Look for clues on the surface of the object to decide which is the appropriate word. Let's start. How would you describe the surface of an egg? Is it smooth or rough? If you said smooth, you are correct. Next image, pineapple. How would you describe the surface of a pineapple? Is it smooth or rough? If you said rough, you are correct. Let's try two different words. How about soft or hard? Again, I will show you an image. You try to describe the surface of the object. Look for and remember clues. Pillow. Is it soft or hard? If you said soft, you are correct. Next image. Rock. How would you describe the surface of a rock? Is it soft or hard? If you said hard, you are correct. How about a bonus round? This is my pet dog, Vincent. You don't know Vincent, but by looking at his fur, how would you describe it? Is it soft or hard? If you said soft, you are correct. Well done, everybody. How about we level up? For this next part, we're going to go to the museum and see some artwork that are part of our current exhibitions. We'll take a look at two different artworks to see if we can describe its texture. Let's go. Let's take a look at Kahlil Robert Irving's current exhibition in our museum titled At Dusk. It includes different forms of art, both two-dimensional and three-dimensional. Let's take a look around. Let's look at this sculpture and see if we can identify its textures. This sculpture is made from ceramics, which is an organic material that is baked so that it can harden. There on the left, it looks like a rose that would appear to be soft, but because it's made out of ceramics and baked, it is actually hard. Can you see any other clues that inform what kind of texture these objects are? Do they look smooth or rough? Let's take a look at something else. Wow. There's a gentle reminder from the museum not to touch. While touching helps us to figure out the texture of an object, we don't touch objects at the museum because we want to help the museum preserve them so that other people may enjoy them in the future. Wow, a lot of different texture here also. Things appear rough or bumpy and even smooth. There's something in the sculpture that appears like a styrofoam container, but it's actually made out of ceramics. All of the elements in this sculpture are made out of ceramics. Let's take a look at it from the top. Wow, very cool. Next time you come to the museum, you can take a look around and see different textures on different objects. Next, we're going to meet up with our friends from SkyStone Conservatory for the Arts, and they're going to share how they use texture in their different creative modes of dance.
Hello and welcome to Totally Texture at SkyStone Conservatory of the Arts and the Contemporary Art Museum. I'm Ms. Deb. I'm the co-artistic director of SkyStone. You'll meet my big sister Jennifer, my co-director, a little bit later in the video. Today we're here to talk about texture and where you can find it in your life and how you can learn more about it in dancing. Texture is all around you, in your home, in your school, everywhere you look. For example, do you have a favorite stuffed friend? Your stuffed friend is probably really soft in texture, which makes it nice to snuggle with when you go to sleep at night. This post here has a firm texture because it's made of wood. There's even texture in you. Touch your face. You have a soft texture, which makes you great for hugs. Take a moment and look around your room so you can see all the textures around you. When you're ready, come back and we'll talk about how dancing can help you learn even more about texture. In dance, texture can be found in the shoes on your feet, the costumes you wear, and even in the way you dance. Let's look at our shoes first to see how different kinds of shoes and different kinds of textures work together to make new and interesting sounds. There are two main textures of shoes in dance. Ballet shoes have a soft texture and make soft sounds on surfaces like wood or carpet. Let's watch a dancer in ballet shoes draw a circle on the floor with her feet on 3 surfaces and see if we can hear the differences. Tap shoes have a hard texture and make hard sounds on surfaces like wood or tile. Tap shoes have special toes and heels to help dancers make the tapping sounds. Let's watch a dancer in tap shoes on 3 surfaces and see if we can hear the differences. Point shoes are special shoes that allow older dancers to dance up high on their toes. They look like they're made of wood, but they're really made of fabric and get softer as you wear them. Let's watch a dancer in point shoes dance across the floor and listen closely to the sound of her feet.
Soft. They feel soft? But how do they sound if you bang them on the floor? They're loud when you bang them on the floor. So they're soft and hard at the same time, right?
Mine are coming out too.
Yeah, and you have those tap shoes make a good sound too, don't they? Good job.
Texture in costumes can be created by the fabric the costume designer uses to make the costume, or by the way the costume is decorated. Let's look at some of the costumes from the Endless Forest Nutcracker to see what gives each of them their special texture. This is a mouse. The mice appear in Clara's dream and sneak out from under her bed. Since the mouse is a little animal, just like a stuffed friend, the costume designer wanted the mice to be soft and comfortable, so they're made of soft fabrics that little dancers can move around in easily. Even the mouse ears are soft. This is an owl. The owls appear in Clara's dream and also in the Endless Forest. Since owls have feathers, and no two feathers are alike, the costume designer used fabric in different patterns and different textures to give each feather its own special texture. When the owl flaps its wings, it looks like it's really flying. There are two different kinds of owls in the Endless Forest Nutcracker: the brown owl and the snowy owl. The snowy owl is white from head to toe and blends in with the snowy skies. This is the Snow Queen. The Snow Queen guides Clara's sleigh through the snowy skies as she travels to the Endless Forest. Since the Snow Queen is the Queen of Winter, the costume designer wanted her dress to look like it was made of ice and snow. There's even a beautiful tree on the front. Finally, there's texture in the way you dance. The texture of your dancing can be soft and gentle and beautiful, like in the snow scene of the Endless Forest Nutcracker.
Then in the lull of midnight, then in the lull of midnight, gentle arms lifted him slowly down the slopes of death.
The texture of your dancing can be happy and playful, just like the fairy dance in the Endless Forest Nutcracker.
Rising early out of bed, across the fields I steered, oh, when no and I, a young woman, I spied a pretty fair maiden appeared, oh, her health was fair, I do declare, she had neither a hat nor a feather on, she stooped so low, gave me to know 'twas mushrooms she was gathering, oh. Says I, my dear, why are you up so early? Oh, I've seen you on the dewy grass before the summer early. Oh, quite modestly she answered me, and she gave her head one fetch. And she said, I am gathering mushrooms for to make my mammy ketchup, oh. Parting breast on mine she pressed, her heart was like a feather, oh. Her lips on mine did gently join, and we both sat down together, oh. Rising early out of bed, across the fields I steered, oh. When no and I, a young woman, I spied a pretty fair maiden appeared.
Now it's your turn. Come join Miss Jen at SkyStone for the special dance class we've prepared for all of our friends watching today.
And now we're excited to share a dance that we can all dance along together. Today we have Alexis and Luca, some little and grown ballerinas to help us learn a dance at home. So just stand up and follow along and have a fun time with our dance. The first dance we're going to learn today is more in the ballet style. So the texture is more soft and gentle and beautiful. For our second dance today, we're going to do something more fun and exciting. So the texture is more silly and playful.
Alright, kids, we're gonna play a little game of freeze dance. Dig?
Alright, everyone, get down. Shake those hips.
Freeze!
I think I see someone moving. Alright, let's see some animals. How about a rhinoceros? Freeze! Now, how about a monkey in the trees? Freeze!
Alright, who moved?
Everyone act like an elephant. Blow your horn. Coming up over the hill. Looking for dinner.
Freeze!
But I can't stop dancing. Everyone do the funky chicken.
Alright. Alright. Freeze dance.
Alright, y'all. Get ready for the big freeze. James Brown, Godfather of Soul.
Thanks for joining us today for a fun exploration of texture and art and dancing. We're looking forward to seeing everyone again at the Contemporary Art Museum, and we want to wish all of our friends a Happy New Year.
Thank you to SkyStone Conservatory for the Arts for their thoughtful and fun activity. Join us again next month for Playdates, where our theme will be Versatile Value. It will occur on Saturday, February 13th, with special guests, Paul's Puppets. You can follow us on Instagram at Camstel and at Cam_Youth Programs.